Hi everybody, welcome to Be My Valentine. The topic today is how old are you for love? Sometimes we feel like life just passed through us and we just became older and we are not willing to get into relationships because we feel we are too old. So how old do you feel and how old do you really are? Those are two different aspects, for someone who is 100 years old, if you're probably 50, you are young. For someone who is 20, you're probably old. And it's people's perspectives. I think that when you're younger, you tend to think that 20 years older than you is old, right? And I think that when you're older, even 50 years um, younger than you is really young, but also 10 years younger than you can be really young as well. So our perspectives are going to change according to our experiences, according to how we see life, and how we see others. So how old do you feel for love? Maybe you don't want to make an effort because it's just been tough, right? You don't want to try anymore. How old do you feel when the person who you love or whom you had a relationship with leave you for someone much younger, even younger than your kids, even younger than your little sister, And how does it feel? It feels like a betrayal. It feels like you're not good enough for them, that they had to go with someone super young, and it's just people's behaviors that sometimes harm the way we view ourselves. So situations in life are going to happen where if you're suffering, you're going to start getting gray hair. Gray hair is a sign of aging, but also your skin. The skin of your face is going to get wrinkled. The more you are sour, the more you are willing to hate. When we hate, we do these gestures in our face, and all of those create wrinkles. So people who has less wrinkles is people who is less hateful. It's people who is more loving and more caring. When you don't have those expressions that you need to make with people, and also when you eliminate those words of your vocabulary that don't serve you and don't really have a positive way of thinking and a positive view of life, those are also behaviors that could possibly bring you wrinkles. It's because the things we say, right? The things we say to our well being are like the foods we eat to our physical health, to our mental well being, right? So our mental well being is composed from our ability to see ourselves like someone who is deserving, like someone who is worth it, and like someone who is someone to look for, to be resourceful, to be needed. We want to know that we are needed. That is part of our main reasons to exist, that we want to feel like we belong. We need to feel like we are making a contribution in our world, right? We need to feel that sense of my life matters, right? That's why when you see anything related to life matters, any kind of culture, any kind of skin color, right? We want to know that my life matters, right? That this time around that I am here, my life is making a difference. And how do we make a difference in the world is by acknowledging that we are aging every day. We're aging every day, but we are also learning. We are also getting wiser. We are also learning how to do tasks that in the past were difficult, and also how to leave tasks that we can no longer do, right? As part of aging, understanding that there are some aspects and activities that you were able to do very easily, and now they are hard. So how old are you for love? You're never too old. It's just if you are willing to get to know someone else and give them the opportunity to share experiences with you. Sometimes it's we don't want to lose our freedom. We don't want to lose, then no need to explain ourselves to others, right? But it's beautiful if you're able to share with someone else that could probably care for you and love you and be willing to spend time with you. I recommend that you do some self love work and get to love yourself and then get to love the world, get to love people, get to treat them nice, get to forgive them, get to have compassion, get to have understanding, get to understand how they feel when they look at you in the eye and when you are being kind and they know they've been talking about you, right? It's like almost like you don't deserve it. And people is gonna have mistakes that they do, right? We are human, so part of our humanity is making mistakes because that's how we learn. So, but I do believe that inside of us there is this soul that is pure and is loving and caring, and is the most beautiful energy that connects us all together. So there is like this godness inside of us, that has the best qualities that we could possibly imagine, and the best qualities that we could probably possess. That is always pulling us, in the right direction. That is always pulling us to do the right thing, and that is giving us a reassurance that we are valuable, that our life matters, and that if we come from a place like that, then we won't be suffering from thinking that we're not good enough, but also we will be able to find a person who is important, that their life matters, right? So staying alive, watching out for each other's, keeping us alive is probably the best gift you can give to the world, making sure and keeping you accountable for staying alive. It is a big sacrifice to be alive because there's many situations you have to encounter every day, but we are made for it. We keep on learning, and our life is valuable and is evolving, but we need to be able to love ourselves regardless of what age we are. And when will be the last day that we will be able to uh, be aware of our surroundings and be aware of life. Life is so beautiful as soon as you go into nature or you go into vacations and see paradises, but also seeing a new baby born. You know, when you see a new baby born, it's almost like you can see the entire universe in them. They don't have shame, they don't have guilt, they feel good about themselves, they don't ask for permission for anything they are demanding because they know they are worth it, and they still have a memory of God. So before your child starts speaking, and maybe try and talk to them and talk and ask them about that and see what kind of faces they do, and be able to admire babies anywhere you go. Be able to look into their eyes, and if you can touch their hands, you're able to connect to the most purest energy in the world, babies, and you were a baby as well, and there is a child that lives inside you that needs nurturing. So whenever you are able to nurture that child, also your way of viewing yourself is not going to be like an old person. It's going to be like someone who is the right age and is able to get someone that feels good about themselves and be willing to share experiences together. And we need to share the pie. We need to share the tools. We need to share the knowledge. We need to share our expertise. The world needs it, and us who have it have the demand to give it. So take the time and give back to the world because the world needs you. If it wasn't because of you, the world wouldn't be like this, right? We all contribute. We are all part of the good and the bad, and but also of our right to fix it, right? Like Dr. Wendaya used to say, the good and the bad is all part of us as much as our desire to fix it, right? You have the desire to fix a situation. So what can you do to live younger? Be kinder, be happier, take care of your skin, take care of your nutrition. Also take care of what you say and how you treat others. Be a lover instead of a hater. Be forgiving instead of looking to argue. or to be right, or to have the last argument, right? Or to show that you are more not knowledgeable, or more deserving, or more in a way where only fulfills your ego, where it doesn't fulfill your heart and your knowing of God as infinite love and appreciation, and seeing others with respect, and being able to be okay with their differences. Ultimately, they decide what you decide, and its happiness and its well-being and its opportunities, and it's being able to stay as healthy as possible while you are alive. I love you. Thank you for watching. Instead of feeling old, see what you can do to feel younger. Feel younger, and don't put any barriers between you and youth, because it's there. It's always been there, and it'll always be there as long as you're able to reach it. And many times it's just the ability to smile, to have fun with yourself, and to be able to still try another day, and to work out your difficulties, and just making it an awesome day, or just making it a day where you can go in peace to sleep, putting your head on that pillow. I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.